All right, I just went live once again at a new to me time. I'm going live, and that's because I have to wake up extremely early tomorrow. But we're doing something very exciting, something I've been looking forward to doing for a long time, and that is opening my first commander deck. And this is the one it will be. I had already bought some upgrades for it. This is not for it. Not all these cards are for an upgrade for this. It's some of the other stuff I bought. I went overboard, completely overboard with Magic the Gathering. I bought a bunch of decks that some of them are right here that you can see, but some of them are behind me that I was planning on building a pod. So if like friends come over once in a blue moon, they've never played Magic, I'll have decks for them to play right out the box. So this is not the only one I bought, but it is going to be mine. I don't think it's going to be part of any pod. It's just going to be my deck that I'll be playing mainly. And the reason I bought it is because I'm new to the game, so I wasn't in standard when this wreaked havoc, so I don't have any ill will towards it. Also, it's pretty affordable considering all these cards are foil, which struck my fancy completely. So I've been excited about getting this for a while. Got it for a pretty good deal because I did some part trades with the person. Oh man, we're already getting into it. Okay, I'm gonna zip my lips while I do this. Come on. Ah, peeled off nicely. All right, there's no going back now. And what's also chill about this is I have the Australian Open playing while I'm doing this, which is, I tried to do it one time while I was playing Arena, but it didn't work out very well. I was too focused on Arena. There's the contents inside of it. Man, this product looks super high quality. Oh, look at that. Everything's shiny about this. Even the box is good looking. Look at this. These are some types of tokens, and I'm not really sure what the purpose of them are for, but they're there nevertheless. I got a security card. How cool. What is all this? Oh, this is probably the deck box. Oh, I forgot. It comes with a sample pack as well. This is a huge duck. So I get to open a pack. I think it's only like 1 or 2 cards or something like that. But still, you get to open something. Who doesn't love doing that? All right, here's the trash. Let me put the trash off to the side. I'm not keeping the trash. I used to be so addicted to card games that I would keep the trash. It was honestly hoarder status. However, I'm growing up. I'm growing out of that. I don't do that anymore. Is this a playmat of sorts? I didn't think Magic the Gathering did this. Playmats. But apparently they do. Because I bought the beginner box, Avatar Last Airbender beginner box, and they had some very nice playmats in it, which was a great addition. Not a playmat, just a little bit of artwork, some commander rules. Let's see what the back says. Pretty much the same thing. So, kind of like a poster. I will probably not be keeping that. That doesn't tickle my fancy one bit, but I guess it's a nice piece to add if you're really excited about the product. Put the trash in there. Let's set up the box maybe is the next. Oh, it comes with a life wheel. That's kind of handy to have. I've been using some dice. I'm gonna set the trash on the floor. This box ain't so nice, but I guess it will do the job, so I don't have to buy any more deck boxes. Get in there. Yeah, and it's nice foil, so not bad. Actually, to be honest with you, that's pretty terrible. This is junk. But it will at least hold the cards, so can't complain too much. I'll put that there. Alula Yazima Ardi Kusuma. Itu anime Yabang Atu Pokemon. If you're, I don't know what you're saying 100%, but I do have a Pokemon playmat. I have some Pokemon product back there. I don't plan on opening it. I do have a Evolutions booster box. So that's kind of cool. I also have a Team Rocket starter deck from way back when. And I also have XY Evolution starter decks of the Pikachu and Mewtwo that I haven't opened. So I have some things that are Pokemon. But this playmat was just a nice playmat that I use for my mouse. Because I don't use it too much for playing the game. Even though I do like playing the game. It's a very good game. All right, looks like this is the best way to open it. Oh, look at that. That looks phenomenal. And honestly, this makes a better deck box than the deck box that they give you. That's hilarious. But I guess I'll pop out these tokens. One of them has like a foil line in it, which makes it actually look kind of cooler than normal, in my humble opinion. There we go. And actually, these tokens, when I played with my friend over the holidays, he came by a couple times while he was in town. Tokens, I had like no tokens because the Avatar beginner box didn't come with too many, so we ran out pretty quickly. So these are actually a nice addition, a nice thing to have. These +1/+1 and whatever else, just some mark cards. The game states were getting out of hand pretty quickly. I shall put these off to the side. All right, this is what I was excited about, though. Look at that card. I like cards that are simple like this. It reminds me of old Yu-Gi-Oh cards. If you don't recall, a lot of the old Yu-Gi-Oh cards were just like a silhouette like that, which I love that style of card. So whenever I see it in Yu-Gi-Oh or Magic the Gathering now, I go goo goo gaga over it. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, you mentioned Pokemon. Pokemon used to do it kind of too. Like their original cards were basically just the Pokemon themselves. And there's just a certain je ne sais quoi for me. I don't know if it's just nostalgia. It probably is nostalgia because I don't hear too many people talk about that. So it might just be me, but hey, different strokes for different folks, I suppose. Oh wow, this is giving me a hard time. Come on now. I don't want to put my grubby fingers on the card face, and I don't want to damage my brand new deck. There we go. Popped it open. There she blows. Sometimes it'd be like that. The deck opened in a way to make me look like a complete buffoon. But again, sometimes it'd be like that. I'm not going to be embarrassed by it. We've all been there. Let me put my trash to the side. And dang, man, this deck looks so cool. I'm starting to hope that, okay, they all look the same from the side. I was just about to think to myself that, did I read it wrong? Is it actually all foil? Or is it like, I've seen some decks from Magic that were like 10 of them were foil. I even saw one, I think, that were like half foil or something. And like the video I watched of it, they were all disappointed. Like, why would you do that? Which, granted, it kind of seems silly to do half a foil deck. But maybe there was some bottom lines that they had to beat with their product and whatever. But man, this is great. This is a great way to end the evening. The reason why I'm doing it, by the way, and not playing Standard again in Magic the Gathering Arena is I have an early bedtime tonight. A very early bedtime. And I know I would get riled up if I was starting to play. And I'm like a bit of an insomniac already, so I don't need anything going in that direction to make it even harder. There's a bit of a foil line, maybe a wear line there, I don't know. Not a perfect condition card, but it looks great. And honestly, I don't like this sleeve for it. It kind of mutes the shiny of it. It looks good in camera though, I'm looking at it right now. But I don't want to put it in all the same sleeves. So I should put it in maybe I should put it in the black sleeve. I don't know yet. This is not its final home, but that is the Commander. So I'm going to put it there. And I'm going to make some more room on my desk. Oh, I also have some more there. Some more white sleeves left over from something. And I thought I had a lot more Dragon Shields, but since I'm new to Magic, all the Dragon Shields that I thought I had are all small size that won't fit this. Man, this card looks pretty cool too. A Dwarf Artificer. Man, I wish that all the cards in the deck were in this style. If that were the case, my goodness, I would have freaked. That would have been an amazing playing experience. But we can't have everything, right? Boom, first card done. Jolted Awake. Oh, are all the cards in this kind of foil treatment? Because I kind of like this foil treatment. It reminds me of like water, like a rippling pool. Very clean rippling pool at that. Sweet. I like it. And I really like this energy mechanic, especially for someone new like me. I feel like it will get me practicing all like the nuances of the card game, and that's the thing that I'm struggling with. Apart from combat, just more practice with like finicky stuff will be just what the doctor ordered me thinks. Bespoke Battle Wagon. You get, if I just tap this thing, I get 2 energy, which seems pretty good, especially when it's a vehicle for 4 mana. I can get behind that. I can pay 3 energy to draw a card. What was the last? Let me read the first 2. Fabricate 1. Other non-token creatures you control have fabricate 1. Choose 1. Populate, proliferate. Wow, that's actually really good in this deck. That's probably really good in a lot of decks. Choose up to 1 target artifact or creature card in your graveyard. You get 2 energy counters. Then you may play any amount of energy equal to that card's mana value. If you do, return it from your graveyard to the battlefield. Dang, for 1 mana, that's good too. All these cards are seemingly pretty good. It's going to be kind of hard for me to probably decide what to cut and what to add. Oh, I love this next card. I've done my fair share of research on this deck because it took a while for it to get in my hands. And this, I love artifacts. It just seems so blingy to me. And this is my Mox. That's what it feels like. I just love playing artifacts, especially mana rocks. And this is kind of like a mana rock, just an energy rock. Super cool. Amped Raptor. Also really looking forward to this card. A cheap red creature. I love playing red. And this card looks just pretty sweet. I'm not even a dinosaur guy, and I still like the look of this card. I'm honestly excited about so many of this, so I'm going to be like a broken record. Solar Transformer enters the battlefield tapped. I don't like that, but when Solar Transformer enters the battlefield, you get 3 energy. Then it taps for colorless. So honestly, not bad at all, because even though it enters tapped, that really affects the mana, not the energy, and sometimes that's alright. Scurry of the Gremlins. Not the Scurry of Gremlins. Let's see what this does. When Scurry of Gremlins enters the battlefield, create 2 1/1 red gremlin creature tokens. Man, that's good too. God, this deck is so cool. Why is the Australian Open coverage right now a stupid interview when literally the number 2 player in the world is playing right now? It's not even the Australian Open's fault per se. It is their fault that they made a deal with Disney/ESPN. ESPN's coverage of it has been atrocious. If you were to get 1 or more energy, you get that many plus 1 instead. Super good. Draw a card. Activate only if you paid or lost 4 more energy this turn. Oh, another talisman. See, this is what I love. Even though this isn't an energy card, I love talismans. I love amulets. I love those diamond cards. Man, so my friend who's getting into this game with me, unfortunately doesn't live anywhere near me, but he's getting married soon. And I was like, just tell me what you guys like, and I'll make you decks. He texted me the other day. Long story short, I'm making decks, and they all pick like creature types that they like, gameplay types of strategies that they are into, and his future wife's deck that I'm currently building is going to be so much fun. I'm having a blast building it. Tezzereth's Gambit. Draw 2 cards, then proliferate. Proliferate is going to be pretty decent in this deck. Pretty decent. This card is really good. What's interesting about this deck so far is all of these cards, and I don't know if it's just a lighting in here because I still haven't fixed the lighting. I just messed with the overhead camera's settings that were hidden from me for a little bit. This card enters tapped. I don't know if that's why they just seem so dark, but they do seem really dark. Almost as if there's a filter on them. And it's probably the foil treatment. Probably. It just seems like the foil layer was just slapped on top of the card that was already there. When Azorius Chancery enters the battlefield, return a land you control to its owner's hand. Interesting. Not really. But what? Oh, another talisman. God, I love talismans. Just something about them. I wonder if I'm gonna get more Probably not more talismans, but maybe an amulet or something. That would be pretty cool. I don't remember exactly what's all in there. I like this card. I like the Burnished Heart card, especially in foil. Can't beat that. Well, I'm sure you could, but I like it a lot. Sacrifice Burnished Heart. I'm sure you all know what this does. Search your library for up to 2 basic land cards. Put them onto the battlefield. Tapped, then shuffle. Super cool. This is actually going into my friend's future wife's deck. It fits in that strategy very well. Oh, there we go. Arcane Signet. This is not of my favorite artwork for Arcane Signet, but it's probably the one that's the most common. So I'm not surprised that they picked that. But imagine if it was like an artwork like that. Ooh boy. Soul Ring. Can you believe that they were like, by our standard, this should be banned when they made those bans a year ago? I was reading about that. That's crazy to me because they literally put that in every Commander product. I'm gonna open a window because I'm getting heated. And honestly, I can't even open this very far because stuff's in the way. So it doesn't make that much of a difference, but it makes some. Whew. All right. All right. We're getting back to the energy cards. How cool. And the game's back on. Oh, wow. I didn't realize that Spaziri got a game. He got the first game, but it looks like Sinner's coming back. It would be actually insane if Sinner drops this early. Because then it will make it seem... Because I think Sinner and Djokovic are in the same bracket. All right, let's read this. Whenever an artifact or artificer enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay 1. If you do, you get 2 energy, pay 6 energy, sacrifice Air of Innovation, draw 3 cards. Very good card. Very good indeed. Ooh, an extended art, or is this card called Borderless? Still getting the hang of how they designate their cards. Flying Lifelink, that's always fun. Whenever you gain life, you get that many. Ooh, I like that. Another one, Filigree Racer, sweet. When Filigree Racer enters the battlefield, you get 4 energy. When Filigree Racer attacks, you may pay 2. When you do, target instant or sorcery card in your graveyard gains Jumpstart until end of turn. Oh, these cards are starting to look freaking sweet. I literally couldn't be more excited about this deck. Ooh, I got a chatter. Pong Mung Tai, Luffy Gear 5, Gomu Gomu, fellow One Piece fan, love One Piece, but I'm not sure what you said there, my friend. Not sure what you said there, but welcome. Hope you enjoy me opening my new deck. This says you get energy, then you may pay 1 or more energy. If you do, each creature you control with power equal to the amount of energy paid this way gains indestructible, destroy all creatures. Wow, got a board wipe of sorts. Aether or Ether? I haven't decided. I think I prefer Aether or maybe Ether. I don't know. What's the correct way to pronounce that? If you would get 1 or more energy, you get twice that many instead. Very nice card. Yes, I'm King. You're King? Nice to meet you, King. Is Luffy your favorite character? I think my favorite character is Zoro. Hourglass of the Lost. All these cards are looking awesome. Add a white mana. Put time counter on Hourglass of Lost. Remove X time counters from Hourglass of Lost and exile it. Return each non-land permanent card with mana value X from your graveyard to the battlefield. X activate only as a sorcery. Fascinating. Oh, another cool card. Wow, I'm actually getting blown away by how many cool cards, because I was thinking that they would only include like the 2 alt commanders. You want One Piece? I don't have any One Piece cards. Well, I have a couple One Piece cards. I don't have anything to open, unfortunately. If I did, I definitely would be doing it. Because I haven't gone into the One Piece card game, to be honest. I wanted to buy the Los Angeles Dodgers Luffy, but they're just going for such insane amounts. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each energy you pay this turn. Sweet, this could be a 2-drop pretty quickly. When it attacks, you get 2 energy. Then you may pay 8 energy. When you do, Blaster Hole deals 8 damage divided as you choose among up to 8 targets. Wow. Great card. Man, this deck seems like it does work. I wonder if it's like strong right out the box. I feel like so many new precons are lately. They're on to the third set, and Spaziri's up, which isn't surprising. He served first. Creature spell you cast have demonstrate. Interesting. I don't know what demonstrate is. I'm gonna have to look up a lot of these keywords. Creature, lizard, wizard. Lizard, wizard. Wow, that's a mouthful. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may pay 3 energy. If you do, put +1/+1 counter on an overclocked Electromancer. Man, this is kind of like not a mouthful, but it's a lot of information. A lot of information. It's going to take a lot of games to get the hang of this deck, I feel like. Whenever a creature you control attacks, you get energy. Just 1 energy. Not crazy. It's extremely windy where I am at, so actually opening that window a crack has made a pretty big difference. How lovely. Things are really going my way today. Aurora Shifter. When Aurora Shifter deals combat damage to a player, you get that many energy. It only does 1 damage, probably. I'm not going to read the rest of it at the moment. I want to keep sleeving up cards. Spending too much time on each card, but all of these cards are looking lovely as can be. Gonti's Aether. Oh my gosh. I made a mistake. Niels Muvad. Yo, I thought there wasn't going to be a Magic stream today. Brother, I need to... It's like a diet. I'm treating it like a diet. And I know myself, if I don't stream a day, then I'm just going to fall off the horse and then, just never stream again. And I just don't want that to happen because I'm having so much fun. And Luffy, Gear 5 Luffy, I'm opening my first Magic deck, and that's this deck. I think I'm probably going to stop it just at this one deck, but I have more product to make my own pod. And a pod is like a group of 4 decks that you can have a group of friends, just have fun and play together. And that was the idea, to get some friends together that haven't played just like myself. So that's what I'm doing, Luffy. No One Piece, but maybe you'll like it. Your Thai? No problem, bro. I've had Indonesian, Russian, and Polish just yesterday. I also enjoy dining. It always leads to indulging, which in this case means more magic. It does, doesn't it? It does. However, as long as I don't break the diet, which is streaming, I think I'm going to be good. And so far, so I just needed to get something in today. And I've been looking forward to opening this is my first Commander deck. I've been looking forward to it for a while. And I didn't think I was going to be able to do it on stream because my lighting broke. It's still broken, but I was able to mess with this this upward facing camera going down. Settings that were hidden from me for a little while to make it, I think, bright enough, right? Hopefully you can tell what's going on and it's like not completely crappy. But yeah, I've been looking forward to opening this deck for so long. Just like so many foil cards. And also too, a lot of these cards look amazing. And I didn't realize this card came in the deck, and I bought it, and it's probably like the most expensive single in the deck. All these cards are so cool, man. It's going to take me a long time to get the hang of it. You're Thailand. You are Thai. Well, thanks for hanging out with me from all the way from Thailand. My girlfriend was just in Thailand on like her master's business program, and my friend was just in Thailand for a missions trip. So I have some Thailand connections, strangely enough. But it is kind of dark in here, so I think that's what's causing these cards to look a little dark, but maybe it's just the foiling. But I do like how it looks. I was saying just earlier that it looks like kind of like rippling water. And I think it looks pretty sweet. Aethertide Whale. Flying, when Aethertide Whale enters the battlefield, you get 6 energy. Pay 4, return whale to its owner's hand. That's interesting. Aether Goad Motto. I think that's a good card. I was actually debating on getting that before I realized it was in the deck. Aether Sphere Harvester. And the fact that this deck has vehicles, which I love vehicles. I like all artifacts. Top viewers. Oh, I don't. That's just spam. But I guess I appreciate the chat nonetheless. Man, this deck is cool. I'm glad. So actually, I was lucky. I was able to trade the one ring that I pulled way back when, Bident of Thassa, for this deck and a couple other things that I will eventually open on stream. I was just checking YouTube while making sure the youngest kid was asleep. I wish y'all a good stream. I'll be checking the rest later today. Sounds good, brother. Sounds good. Thank you so much for just checking in with me. And I'll probably be back streaming. Actually, I know I'll be back streaming Arena tomorrow for sure. So hopefully I see you soon, but have a great night. Hopefully your kid rests well. And Luffy Gear 5, unfortunately, I'm not in the position to use Google Translate, so I'm not sure what you just said there. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. Bident of Thassa. Interesting. I feel like that card's good. I think I've seen it in a Game Nights episode. I feel like I have. Temple of Enlightenment. Man, these cards are... I love the blue-white combination. I love red-white combination. Anything that has white in it really looks so good to me. Such a pleasing to the eye color combination. Mirror's Battlesphere. That card's famous. That must be good. Enters, create a bunch of artifact creature tokens. So that's going to be good in this deck. I'm glad they incorporated that. Putai Daimai. Putai Daimai. Let's see if Siri can translate that for me. Translate Putai Daimai from Thai to English. It won't do it. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to communicate with you very well, my friend. I do not know Thai. Grenzo Havoc Razor. Man, these cards are so dark. Not dark in like the metaphorical sense, the literal sense. It feels like a filter. Like I need to mess with the camera's ISO settings just in real life. Creature tokens you control have haste. Wow, that's really good, but that is an expensive card to play. Coveted Jewel. See, these are the cards I love. Artifacts like this. I don't know, just something so pleasing about playing cards like this. When enters, draw 3 cards. Beautiful. 6 mana, it's pretty expensive though. Goldspan Dragon, I know this card. I've seen this get played a lot. Add treasure, you control have 2. It gains 2 mana for each treasure. I love making treasures. I don't know if I have a card that makes treasures that's also foil. I want to keep all the cards in the deck foil. That just is very pleasing to me to do, so I want to do that. Alright, these lands, I'm going to start probably going a little bit faster on. I just got my grubby fingerprint all the way up on that card. Oh well. It is just a card. Let's see. Putai Daimai equals... Oh, that's what that means? Gotcha. I still don't know what it means in English, though. You want to tell me what that means in English? That would be cool. Putai Daimai. Adarkar Waste. Deals 1 damage to you. Shivan Reef. This always looks good. I've seen this card before. And a lot. Oh, a Coalition Relic. Not a talisman, but another card that I would love. I love these things. Just something about them. This reminds me of it. Just even though it's not nostalgic to me, it strikes the same type of chord. Combustion Gearhulk. Anything with Gearhulk in the name is like always strong, I feel like, in Magic. The piles game big. I'm gonna separate the piles. Aetherwork Marvel, that's a good card. I know that. I looked it up online a bunch of times. See you later, Luffy. Thanks for hanging out with me as long as you did, brother. Brother. I meant to say brother. Learn my words. Oh, wow. Spiziri is up 2-1. Man, Sinner is looking... I mean, 5 sets is a long, long game, so it's not like... It's not like he's in trouble or anything, but... It kind of gives me hope that Djokovic can pull off 25. And I can witness history. Because I kind of got into tennis at, like, the worst of times. Where, like, just a couple years prior... Roger retired, and then a year prior, Nadal retired. So I would like to witness some history. And even the fact that I just get to see him play is pretty cool, but I think you guys understand what I'm saying. I subscribe to you. Thank you so much, Luffy. You are the best. I wish I could communicate more clearly, but thanks for hanging out with me as long as you did, and of course, subscribing. Hopefully I can see you soon, and maybe I'll open some One Piece cards. I do want to buy some. Every time I see it in the grocery store, it makes me want to buy some, because I'm a huge fan of One Piece, as many are. Fury Calm Snarl. Very good looking card, this. I mean, all these cards, even Austere Command looks awesome. Midnight Clock, this is nostalgic, even though it's not really, but it's nostalgia adjacent. Professional Facebook, I see this card literally in almost every single Game Nights episode. I don't like how it looks, though. I've never been a fan of how it looks. However, the fact that it makes treasures, I'm into treasures, so it's kind of hard for me not to play it. Farewell, I know that card's good. I've also seen that on Game Nights. Man, this deck gives you a lot of gas. This is amazing. Swoopy G! How are you doing, brother? It's been a minute. Hope you've been well. You missed a couple... it's funny. A couple days ago, I was streaming and actually had a bunch of people in the chat. And I won the game. I won a game. And I was like... None of you guys know him, but I'm dedicating that win to Swoopy G because I did exactly what you told me to do the day prior, and it worked again. So I was like, I'm getting better, and it's all thanks to you. Mythic in Constructed. Dang, bro. Good job. That's crazy. I'm up to Platinum in Standard, so I made a little bit of progress, too. Yeah, bro, I was hyped. And I actually had some really good games. I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before. I haven't lost against Mono White yet, which I take pride in because like I have no excuse losing to that deck because that's like the only deck I know what's happening. So like I don't have the excuse of no knowledge. However, I was losing really bad. I was almost gonna hit concede, but I came back, and I feel like I dedicated that win to you too, as well as everyone that was in that stream that day too. But yeah, you missed some good things, man. But that's crazy that you hit Mythic, because doesn't it go Platinum, Diamond, Mythic? So there's a whole separate category between you and I. So that must have been a grind. Man, Mythic. That's pretty cool. Skyclave Apparition. I've seen this played a lot. Man, this deck gives you a lot of great cards. I can't believe that it's as cheap as it is. It's not cheap. Don't get me wrong, it's not cheap, but I've recognized a lot of these cards, so that's pretty cool of the company to do that, I suppose. Yes. So it's constructed. Does that mean that... How does that work in Magic Arena? Is every game like you open packs? Or does it mean like at the start of a season you open a box and you just put together a deck and go with the flow? Either way, it sounds interesting. When Aether Hub enters the battlefield, you get energy. And then you get colorless mana. This is an awesome card. Sheesh. And it doesn't say it enters tapped. Love that. Decoction Module. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, you get energy. Standard is... Oh, so is Historic. You make your own deck. Oh, I didn't know that. So it's just another word for all that stuff, huh? Something just fell over. So were you playing Historic or were you playing Standard? What's your like go-to? Also, are you enjoying Lorwyn? Because I don't think I've seen you since Lorwyn came out, right? Glimmer of Genius. Scry 2. Then draw 2 cards. You get... This is a pretty good card, but it does take 4 mana. So I'm not sold on it, but card draw, I feel like that must be good. Whirler Virtuoso. I kind of like how this card looks. I do like the yellow of it. Pretty cool. Oh, another talisman. I absolutely love talismans. Man, that's probably my favorite looking one. I I played Historic Dragons up to Plat, but got wrecked and switched to Standard. Oh, so Historic is like all the way back until, is it Innistrad? Right? So it's just a larger card pool than Standard. If I right, am I remembering correctly? Historic Swords to Plowshare. Jeez Louise, I'm getting so many staples in this deck. Ooh. I really want to make a, I don't even know what, like dragons sound like super fun too. Selesnya deck. I thought Historic is every set. Oh, maybe. Yeah, you know more than I do, brother. You know more than I do. Because I was looking up recently, and the Pro Tour does Standard, Historic, and Modern. Are those the three things that they do? Because I was just learning about formats even more so, because the person that I bought this stuff from, he just sent for free a Pauper deck, which I never heard of that format until he sent it. And Pauper sounds like a great deal of fun. Just have it once you, especially if you've been in the game for so long, have a bunch of commons. I would love that. Don't ask me formats because, for instance, I play Arena. I got you, bro. I totally understand. I do like the fact that Wizard of the Coast supports so many ways to play. I feel like that company, Konami, needs to take notes. Which, the North American division of the company, this card looks cool, has started. They just made a new format, Genesis. I don't know if the community has really gone behind it fully, though. But in real life, Brawl is called Commander. Modern, I don't know. I just found out what Limited is. Limited. Yeah, there's so much stuff, man. It's hard for a newbie like myself to really grasp it all. So that's why, like, I haven't branched out from the one deck I've made in Standard. I'm still just playing mono white aggro enchantments. Because I feel like as soon as I try to, because I don't even have my bearings with that deck yet. I don't feel like I know how to play my deck, but I still run into decks I have no idea what I'm doing. So it's just a huge world. And that's part of the allure, though. Man, even these planes are looking pretty sick. It's when you go into events and it has the rank symbol on it, draft mode. There is rank constructed and rank limited. I got to mythic constructed and looked at limited, but it costs coins and stuff. Oh, I actually did just see that. Yeah, isn't that... You may not know this off the top of your head, but I was like, there was an advertisement in game a little while ago that was like talking about like qualifying for some tournament, and it costs like, I think 2,000 gems just to enter, and you basically have to like go, I don't even know, it was like you have to go like 6-0 or something like that to really have a chance, or even earn your gems back. So after looking at all of that stuff, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna stick with Standard. Standard seems more, not like less complicated, but just makes more sense to my Yu-Gi-Oh brain. Yeah, it's not cheap. That's crazy. Because I feel like I've been playing quite a bit over the last week and a half. I'm not like grinding it like a lot of people do, but I don't think I've earned really any gems. So 2,000's a grip. I'm sure people spend cash for that stuff all the time, which obviously is the whole point of them doing it, but I'm trying to avoid spending cash on digital cards. Fixing that real quick. Cool. But it would be nice at times to spend cash on digital cards. But when you can get foil cards in real life for the same price, hard to pass that up. I kind of wish that these islands were like borderless, but really can't complain with the value here. Because even these islands and stuff look spectacular. I'm almost finished sleeving this deck up, and then we're going to open up the sample pack. And it's bewildering to me, but I heard online that they stopped putting these in like the Lorwyn decks because people were buying these decks just for the sample pack, and isn't it only like, yeah, only 3 cards? So is that really like people are making money off of just selling those separately? It's crazy. It's not, yeah, bro, it's crazy. I like, and I got constructed, and I suck at it. I have tried. I like my coins to buy packs. Yeah, it's not cheap. Yeah, actually, I bought my first pack. I bought a Avatar last. I only bought one. I didn't want to go too crazy. But I did buy one mythic pack, which I still don't really I don't know the difference between a mythic pack and a regular pack, but the coin difference wasn't that big of a difference in between the two, so I just went with the mythic pack. It sounds better. So they might have scammed me out of 300 extra coins, but I do like opening packs, that's for sure, in Arena. Did I miss anything? I got the mythic constructed and looked at limited, but oh yeah, I didn't miss anything. There we go. Mountains. Oh, just a couple more. Oh, I forgot. I think does it give me a thick card? I think it might. One more mountain, and I think that's it. Sweet. Holy. Yeah, this is a thick card. I kind of like that they do this. So I have both, how it looks normally and this. Put the deck all together. Boom. It's so funny that Commander's 100 cards because like that does not stay very well. But there we go. I got my first deck sleeved up. I'm feeling more and more legit by the day. I kind of have imposter syndrome. I save up, got 10 mythics, 13,000. I save up for it. Yeah, that's probably a good strat. I can afford it, but I just didn't want to go. I just don't know. Just because Lorwyn just came out, so like maybe I should spend it on that. But I don't know. I feel like I just need to just chill for the time being. Now the question is, do I sleeve up the foil tokens? That seems kind of silly to do. So I don't think so. Not yet anyways. I do have a bunch of like crappy sleeves over there, but I don't think I'm gonna sleeve them right now. I still have some of these white sleeves left over, so I'm gonna put these in the box. Let's see what I get from the sample booster. Man, imagine I pull something crazy. I don't even know if there's anything crazy in Modern Horizons. I'd have to imagine so, because I hear the name Modern Horizons thrown around a lot. Come on, baby. What if I get something crazy and it pays for the booster box? That would be nuts. That would be absolutely nuts. Maybe it's the top one? No. Voted most likely to bring back banding? What in the world does that even mean? Bring back banding? Is that a magic thing? That's what it says, right? Banding. Azlask, the Swelling Scourge, Eldrazi. It's a mythic. Is that expensive? Did I make my money back? It's a mythic. Oh, I got a foil too. Wait a second. It said 3 cards, but I actually only got 2 cards because what the heck is this crap? Discover the coolest cards, scan here, and learn where to find collectible treatments. I got a foil and a mythic. Wait a second, these are different set codes. When Sling Gang Lieutenant enters the battlefield, create 2 1/1 goblin creature tokens, sacrifice a goblin, target player loses 1 life, and gain 1 life. That might be good. I don't know. I feel like that's probably good. What does it do? Whenever Azlask, the Swelling Scourge, or another colorless creature you control dies, you get an experience counter. Then if you pay Rainbow, Wooburg, I think it's called, creatures you control get +X until end of turn, where X is the number of experience counters you have. Scions and spawns you control gain Indestructible and Annihilator 1 until end of turn. I gotta look that up, because it's mythic. Man, if I made a couple bucks, I'll feel pretty good. I already feel good about this purchase, to be honest with you, but I'll feel even better. All right, let's see if I got lucky. Azlask, the Swelling Scourge. Nope, 27 cents. But what about Sling Gang? Because that's a different set code altogether. Nope, 15 cents. Well, at least I got a mythic. I say, what does it do? It's worth $1 for the base cards. Got you. Well, I got a foil. I don't know. I still feel good about that opening. It could have been worse. It definitely could have been worse, but let's put that off to the side. And honestly, I think that's all. And by the way, Swoopy, for the base card, F's in the chat. Is that what you're doing? F's in the chat? And by the way, Swoopy, I decided that I'm giving this away once I hit 25 followers on Twitch. So if you want a Delighted Halfling, stay with me, my guy. Because I pulled this when everyone was excited about the collector's booster way back when and get the 101 ring. I pulled this. I didn't even know it was good. And I just, when I got into Magic, I was like, maybe I pulled anything good. And I pulled this. So, up for grabs. But I think that's the stream tonight. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. This deck looks so cool. Jeez Louise. It's going to take me a long time to get used to it, though. It's probably going to take me many, many games. Many, many games. Nice. Sweet. Well, Swoopy, I have a... What? This is just trash. I'm not going to keep that. Old me probably would have kept that box, and that's just embarrassing to admit. The reason I'm streaming so early, by the way, and not streaming standard today, is because I'm trying to go to bed real early today. Real early. Because I have to be up at like 3 a.m. to take someone to the airport. I got to Diamond 1 and was 1 pip from Mythic. Guess who the final boss was? Mono White. Freaking blue artifact? Yikes. Yikes. Did you beat him? Please tell me you beat him so I can live vicariously through you. Man, I hope you beat him. Oh, let's go, Swoopy. You are the man. With Ultima, dude, I was thinking about, so the chat, I actually had a bunch of people here yesterday and the day before, and they were trying to help me with my deck. And some of them were like, add a board wipe like Ultima. I forget the name of the one that they wanted to add. And then like half of them were like, don't add a board wipe. Add a board wipe. Don't add a board wipe. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to add it because I don't want to craft anything. Get wrecked, blue artifact decks. Let's go. Swoopy, you're the GOAT for that. I live vicariously through you. Anytime that happens, chef's kiss. It's a beautiful feeling. That's awesome, bro. I'm happy for you. All right, bro. Thanks for hanging out with me, like I said. Tomorrow, I'm probably going to be back streaming standard if you want to hang out some more. Or I might just continue opening the stuff, because I bought enough stuff to like make a pod. That was like my whole goal, is making a pod. But Ultima to Fumigate. Fumigate's the one. 6 wipes, man. The hard part is I get creature screwed. So like I would have to take out enchantments, and enchantments are basically like the oil of my deck. Different kind of deck. Yeah, I do want to add a board wipe because like the deck, I literally run into black probably 80% of the time, and they go wide. And if I don't kill them early, which I normally don't do, it's just so hard for my deck to counter. So that's why I want to add a board wipe. But it's going to be hard to cut cards. I wish you could go above the 60 card limit. I wish you could. Then it wouldn't be so hard. I would just add them. All right, bro. Have a good evening. You as well, bro. Thanks so much. Hopefully I see you soon. And keep killing those artifact decks for me, bro. Living vicariously through you. Oh, you can? Wait a second. I can add more than 60 cards? No way. No freaking way. That changes everything. I literally took out Feather of Flight for my 1 extra creature I added and 1 extra planes. Okay, tomorrow's stream is going to... Oof. I cannot wait to play tomorrow. Holy crap. That's awesome. That's great news. Wow. I can't believe I didn't know that. I'm an idiot. Every 6 cards I add 4 lands. Okay, I need to remember that. 6 to 4. Oof. Dang, man, that's exciting. I get to add Fumigate. There was another one that they said, I can't remember. It was like split and run or something like that. That card seemed really good to add too. Ooh, now I'm jazzed up. All right, you're getting my heart rate elevated right before I'm trying to go to bed, Swoopy, bro. I gotta go. I 100% gotta go, but hopefully I can see you later, and I hope you have a great evening. I'm going to end the stream starting now on YouTube. And there goes Valkyrie.